welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing part 2 of best Liz Gillies moments. Again, thank you Ali D for recommending this video, and let's get into it.
You get the script for this project, is when you're reading it for the first time, is there any part of you that is like, maybe this isn't the right move? Maybe this is a little bit too fast?
No, I thought when I was done with Nickelodeon, I was like, that was so much fun. People are going to be casting me so much right now. I was so good on that show.
Oh, she was.
Sit by the phone. Cut to me in my basement playing Sims for 18 hours in the same sweater during like Hurricane Sandy week. Just like,
the thing is, she's not lying.
I'm not lying. Cut to my great grandma of 98 being like, she needs to go out and get drunk and maybe have a one night stand because it's killing us. Because I was in their basement because I thought that their basement setup, my grandma's was just a better. When you're like a gamer, like I'm really into The Sims. If someone has
a gamer,
if there's a better like environment to play, if you feel it, like.
Okay.
There were no windows.
That's perfect.
There were no lights. There was one light, like an old lamp.
You don't need that.
And the door shut, up the stairway. Like, it was so... I was like, this is great. Oh, look at me, Won't look at me. Oh, you mean everything to me.
No.
Oh, my God. Look.
She's too busy eating the other grape.
That's okay. I don't need baby. I know what it's like not to be loved, so... This isn't unusual. For me, it's not a new sensation.
So, Matt Bennett, I can't believe
we all hung out in Atlanta, that's right.
Yeah.
I barely saw you. That was crazy, right?
Yeah, it was wild because you were working. I had to work from Atlanta, and the show was unbelievable.
It's crazy.
To be in the audience that night, it was like a tiny little Victorious reunion. It was Liz, it was Matt, it was Ari, Dan Schneider was there, Bernie Sanders.
Liz, Matt, and Ari.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the regular.
Just
the regular, exactly.
Just the normal.
It was really fun. I'd never, ever, sang or performed for an audience that size before. I think it was 20,000 or something?
Something like that.
I'm not saying that now. Like, was it 20,000? I literally don't know the number. I think it was 20,000.
Yeah, give that a goog.
It's okay. It's really not that important. There were a lot of people that, we don't care. It was a lot of people. There were a lot of people. And we had like a 20-minute sound check. And I went in there and they put... I had never used in-ears before, so they put the in-ears in. And then I was like, no, I'm not going to hear anything. I was like, I can't hear anything. And then she's like, it's okay. You're going to hear me, and you're going to hear, like, a click, and you can hear a little of the track. And so I couldn't hear. It's a trip because, everyone has their own cocta that they put in there. I don't have a preference because I've never used them before. I've only ever sung with monitors or amps. I usually, when I sing jazz or whatever, it's, maybe... thousands, but low thousands, and or
not an arena.
No, and there's a delay, and you can't hear the screaming, and you hear yourself like you're in a recording studio, and it was like an acid trip. I've never done acid, but I assume it's the exact same feeling as performing at the State Farm Arena for the first time.
Must be.
Give it up.
Must be.
So beautiful.
You sang when you were 15 the last time. The two of us, it's such a hard song. So I came out there. And then I saw Matt with his guitar, because he did I Think You're Swell. I was like, what is going on? This is so crazy. And then I saw him, and then I gave him a look like an earnest moment between us, because we really don't have this very often. I gave him like a hug, but neither of us could hear each other because we had the things, and we were like, what? And then I went up, and then, Ari's super chill. She doesn't, like, move a ton all the time. And that's because she's smart.
Yeah.
I walked out there hopping, which is something I make fun of my dad for doing. My dad, like, hops all the time when he dances, and I'm like, Dad, stop. And I walk out there, and I start doing this dumb hop thing. As if I'm at a children's birthday party in a mascot costume. And then I'm like, oh. And then it's just like, it never ends. I was like, what do you want? I was like, who wrote this? Who wrote this? Why is this happening? What are we doing right now? This is so crazy. And then she's chilling. She's just like, it's chill.
Yeah.
It's calm. I'm like, I'm so calm for me. I'm freaking out. So it was good. It totally worked out by the grace of God.
It was so
But it's crazy. If you listen to the last note, my breath left my body because I was going off of the same one breath as before I walked on the stage because I was hopping the whole time, and I still don't get why I was doing that. So I was like, get out. And then I went away, and then I go, yeah. And then I literally, she goes, and then I was like,
you're lying. No.
And then we hugged, and I went back to her, I was like, does anyone have a video, and can I listen to the last note? And then I would listen to it back, I go, yeah. So literally a spirit inhabited both of our bodies, and it was something else. I don't know what happened. It was like Satan's voice came through me.
There's an isolated recording of that somewhere.
Yeah. I've heard it. It's good.
You like it?
It's good.
I thought it was so great.
It's good. It's
It was
crazy.
a special moment. Dan hates birthdays. You love birthdays.
That
That's
means you
why we're
probably had a
matchmade
bad
in heaven.
experience.
Whoa.
What?
Oh my god, first of all, when my
Okay.
mouth is moving into the microphone and talking, you shut up.
Thank
Sounds
You
fun.
Next is a big video, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't get invited to that set, but look at you.
He
That
would
was
have just
very
said
hectic,
no,
though.
I
I
bet.
flew in for that, and then this is the most embarrassing thing. So I wake up the day of the video. I had to fight tooth and nail with production to let me go. I was like, it's a big deal, and they were like, but Dynasty, and I was like, I know, but also maybe this video, please, and then maybe it would be good because eyes, and then back to Dynasty, and they're like, oh, maybe, yeah, okay, we'll make it happen. So I went there, and then I woke up on the day, and like I landed, and I kind of like my chin was kind of hurting. I was like, oh, weird, probably getting a pimple, annoying, but they'll edit it out. I don't care. And then I was like, oh, it really hurts. This is so crazy. It really, really hurts. And then I was like,
Oh, no.
Can't move my mouth or my bottom of my face. This is not fun. This is really weird. So then I wake up the day of the video at like 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm supposed to be there at 9. And I was like, I need to go to the dermatologist because I was like, oh, I couldn't talk. It was huge. It was so bad.
Wait, it was a pimple?
No, you have to wait. It's really crazy.
It was a spider bite. I saw this.
I look horrible. I'm not going to be in the video because I look like, I'm not insulting Jay Leno, but he has a bigger chin and I look more like him, but like not even that because it was off to the side.
So
It was off to the side. So like my face was like, I just looked horrible, worse than usual. And
Shut up.
none of my dermatologists, they were like, hey, we can fit you in next spring. I was like, cool, it's good to know how important I am in LA, that's the call I make and that's the answer I get. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And then I call, you have no idea, I was desperate. I was like Googling, I was like, celebrity dermatologist, Los Angeles. I was like, hello, I'm like, when I miss hello? Like I pretend to be like, when Kristen Wiig pretends to be like on the plane and she's like, and she's pretending to be in first class. Anyway, they didn't help me out. They didn't help me. So I called Joan and I'm like, yo, Joan, if you want me to be in this, please help me. Is there anything you can do? She got me in.
Of course.
Wonderful dermatologist, Dr. Lancer, and I go there and I'm crying. I'm not afraid of pain. Like I'm really good with pain. I'm always in pain in some way or another. So I'm just like, I don't care. But this was so bad. Everyone thought I was being dramatic, and I was like, I don't think this is a pimple. I know a pimple. This is not her. She didn't show up today. She's brought a friend, and I don't know what this is. So he immediately, like before, he goes, who are you? And I was like, ah. And then he comes in and he was super fast and efficient and he stuck a needle in my chin immediately because he's like, let me just see. And then blood poured out. So that was like red flag number 1. I was like, no, girl, I wish. I'm not going to get into the details of my visit because it was really gory and horrible. It was a spider bite that led to a staph infection.
What?
So he said, you can't fly tonight. You shouldn't have flown yesterday. You shouldn't do the video shoot if you want to try, but you can't wear makeup. So I was like, thank you, doctor. Thank you so much. I immediately leave there, shove it, pack it with makeup,
go to the video
shoot. And I'm like, hey guys, what's going on?
Oh,
Let's do
wow.
this thing. And it's mostly edited out for most of the video. She did hook me up. They fixed most of it, but there are a couple shots where I'm like, I don't know why I'm blowing up my spot now. I totally got away with it.
I gotta go watch that again.
No, don't. It's good. It's fine now. But it was crazy.
I was supposed to be in the
but no one
video.
told Ari, so I get there and I was like, yo, Ari, I have a situation.
Yo,
She's like,
Ari.
wait, what's going on? I was like, Ari, I have a spider bite. Like, and it was just so overwhelming. So they took care of it. But it was all that in a bag of chips. It was pretty horrifying.
And now look at you,
But they told me a week later, by the way, that it was a staph infection. So I get home, they're like, we got those test results back. I was like, test results? And they're like, it's staph. At this point, I have a perfect chin, healed, like ready to shoot, like a D-list cover. And then no. So then I had to take all these pills.
Any part of
I
you
got really skinny, and then I gained it all back.
I got really skinny.
About a month.
Any part of you surprised that people really thought you were Lindsay Lohan?
No. Let me tell you why. Because I've been dealing with it my whole life. No, people. I also got articles that were like, who is this Lindsay Lohan lookalike? And can you hire her for your birthday party? I was like, God, like I know, yeah.
Yeah, no,
I'm
good
not,
line.
Nice.
I'm not like, Jennifer Lawrence, but I've been in a couple things and I've been doing this for 15 years. Like I love it. They're like, we break down our theories as to who this alien who looks like Lindsay Lohan might be, and does she work at your local UPS store? Coming soon. I was like, This is not cool. But then Lindsay tweeted. That was so crazy that she Instagrammed.
Nuts. I mean,
I'd probably be pissed if it was like if I woke up every morning and there was some weird thing in the news and it wasn't me and it was someone else and then.
She shows respect, and she. By the way,
she messaged me a while ago, about a year ago.
Whoa.
Yeah, saying she liked the show, that she loved Dynasty, and that I was gonna ask her to be on Dynasty, but then I responded too late, and we didn't end up connecting. Because I'm really bad with messages. Like I'll read it and be like, oh my god, oh. And then I'll remember like a month later, oh, you should respond to that. And by that time, people are like,
moved on.
So yeah, that didn't happen.
What was it like meeting Joan Crawford?
Joan Crawford?
Yeah.
Poor baby.
Wait,
I actually can't. I'm nervous. My face isn't making the face I want right now. But you have to understand what a massive, colossal fail that is.
Wait, how bad is it?
Joan Crawford. I want you to. No one say anything. Go online and Google a picture of Joan Crawford.
Gosh darn.
Who is he? I don't know.
I don't want to.
Wait, she's not.
We deal with every day. I mean, you understand that that's a bad one, right? Even, I mean, like we.
Jasper gets it.
Jasper. Joan Crawford? Are you getting this? Jasper, Joan Crawford.
Oh, sister's dead. She died in 1977.
Thank you. You even know who Joan Crawford is? That's a whole other show. It's a whole other lesson. I met Joan Collins.
That's it. I'm so sorry, but she was in the original Dynasty. I saw you guys.
Yeah, Joan Crawford wasn't.
No.
Because of the whole died in the 70s. She couldn't make it. She almost did, but she was busy.
You type in Liz Gillies lesbian and a lot of weird things come up.
That I buy. How many did you create?
That I buy.
Can I see your Photoshop?
It's my Tumblr.
While he's doing that, is there another question?
It's a lot of money.
Excuse me?
It's a lot of money.
Maybe I'm making it. Shut up.
Maybe I'm making it.
It's a lot of
It's
money.
a roasting you.
He's being fresh.
He always is.
You wore
Maybe
like
I'm
the
making it.
hot guy
Shut
white
up.
tee today.
I always wear the white tee.
Oh.
Get a warm pajama.
But thank you for calling me the hot guy. I appreciate that.
No, I said you were wearing the hot guy white tee. Like that's the brand of the shirt.
A lot of people want you to give him a spanking. That was a rather large trip.
Oh yeah, I was on some trip last year where I was like, I have to be good and I can't do these things. That's fine. If you want to come over here, Matt, and I will take care of a cheek each.
A cheek each? You want to go?
Keep me out of it. I don't.
It's fine.
Do we want to do a Victorious reunion one day?
Absolutely. I think we should do it sooner than later because the 10-year anniversary is coming up.
It is coming up. Is it 2020 that it's here?
Mm-mm.
When is it?
2019.
How?
I made that up. Was that not right?
I thought it was 2020.
No, it's 2019. Can you look up Victorious?
Premiere date?
Victorious Nickelodeon IMDb. Can you just type? It's actually Victorious VICTOR.
Victorious.
Yeah.
First episode date, March 27th, 2010.
Well, Oh, I know what it is. They're doing it from when we were thinking of when we shot
Oh.
the pilot.
But here's the deal. It takes a long time to prepare something like this. Scheduling, everything.
Well,
do we want to do something?
I can't say I'm available, but I want to. Like, I'm literally not available because I'm working, but I want to. So I'm down.
Okay.
Pending my availability.
Even if you fly every weekend.
Yeah, yes, I could make an exception for sure. I could do it. Yeah.
If we handled your flight,
This second part is just this
Oh yeah.
specific interview.
Oh yeah. I'll do it for I'll do anything.
The
for
other
miles.
part was I had a lot more
That'll be
clips.
the headline tomorrow. I think I'm dating a boy named Miles.
I mean,
She'll
I'm
do
not
anything
mad.
with
I
Miles,
don't
they
care.
say. No, just the Miles, the Sky Miles. Yeah. Let's do it. And you should be the guy to do it because you've known us for the longest and you can ask the darkest questions that nobody knows about.
It would be.
I think it should be fun. I think we should eat pizza and drink, and I think it should be loose. I don't think it should be live. Not that loose. But I do think that it should happen. I don't think you should come.
I would ask the real good questions.
What you haven't asked me one good question in the last 4 interviews I've been. You asked me one good question years ago.
What was it?
It wasn't that good. But what do you have any questions for
Wasn't
me
that
now?
good.
I mean, he's covered most of it.
No.
Dan, this is your chance.
This is your chance.
No.
Justify your position. Claim your paycheck. Remind me why you're here.
Okay, you guys talk for a second. Let me think. Get back to me.
Did you send him in the meetings to close the deals with that attitude? Come on now. This is it.
Damn.
It would be the greatest honor of my life.
She did
Yes,
with
it would.
no
It
time.
totally
Brutal.
would.
Yeah, I know it would.
I feel very connected, obviously, to all of you because of a genuine, real friendship, but also the show. So thank you for even.
I like the part when you when you said genuine, real friendship. It was funny. You're funny. No, it would be great, and I think that we should do it at the location. We should do it at a weird location.
Anywhere. You pick. A cabin in the woods.
I'm picking it's going to be like some kennel with lots of Frenchies. It's going to be dirty and strange.
What if we go on a safari?
No, I don't want to do that.
No.
You scared of giraffes?
No, it just sounds like work, and I just don't want to do it right now. I want to go somewhere easy.
A lot of miles, though. Flying
somewhere easy.
To Africa.
Damn it, you got me.
I drove next to him once in Beverly Hills. I was in my Toyota Corolla.
Oh, baby, that's a sad story. We don't tell people that.
He was in his
You drive a Toyota Corolla?
Yeah, I tried to scream from my car to him, and
one of my first little child lovers drove a Toyota Corolla.
Bad memories?
One of your child lovers?
That's not as bad. I was like 14.
Whoa.
I think he was 18.
What?
Yeah. I made out in a Toyota Corolla a few times.
Oh, wow.
Wait.
Did he pick you up from the
18-year-old
schoolyard?
when you
Went to school with the kid.
Oh, wow.
I haven't thought about that in like 6 years. That's in the Champagne. No, I don't. It's fine.
The flashback.
What color is your Corolla? Have you been in it? You used to have a, what's it called? You used to have a Mini Cooper.
Yeah. You spent many days in the Mini Cooper, and then you had a Mini Cooper for a second, and apparently it was the worst car you've ever been in.
That's correct.
Yeah.
What are you driving nowadays?
What was that?
What are you driving nowadays?
Oh,
What was that?
Smart ass. That's cute. I drive. What do I drive?
She's driving a Porsche.
Bet it's
Me insane.
There you go.
working consistently on a hit show.
That's the thing. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But good to be working. You understand how that goes.
And that's the trade-off a little bit. And
Sure.
You kind of signed up for that
I
15
did.
years ago.
I literally signed up for it.
Did your parents make you sign a contract?
They didn't make me sign. No.
No,
It's
they
like
didn't.
mommy and daddy get in the car and driving to New York City. They're casting for a redhead, and we need to pick up a red wig and be there in 20 minutes. It's for McDonald's. They're like, this is awful.
But that was the
I was
trade-off.
like, faster. Yeah, had it not been for them, then I would not have. I wouldn't be the person I am today. Maybe I should listen.
Yeah. Hey, beautiful human. Thanks for watching our full.
You are welcome. But I don't like him. I don't like him because in part 1, if you saw part 1, he said he stood up Liz on a Christmas dinner and he didn't even give a reason. He just lied straight to her face. So yeah, I don't like him anymore. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the part 1 was actually funnier because they had a lot more diversity, a lot more clips. This was just basically one clip. I mean, like I said, it was still good. It's still Liz, so of course it's gonna be good. But yeah, it was a little just more chill, you know? But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!